welcome to the stream. How we all doing tonight? Doing okay? Background music makes me have to pee. I'm sorry, Ninja. Alright. You ready to jump back into Contradiction? See what is in store for us? I have no idea. 10 p.m. Okay, so this late, I'm just gonna go one by one each little area and see what's in each spot.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Alright, so what do we have here again? Okay, so we have...
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Is my audio okay? Can you guys hear me okay? Hello? Hello? La 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 la. Okay then.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Hola. How's the audio here? Does it sound okay?
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Is my audio okay in terms of being with the game?
Couple more questions, if that's okay. The cupboard downstairs, there's a lot of unopened stuff in it.
Is there?
Prescriptions. Made out to you.
Oh.
Okay.
They're just spare painkillers. The chemist always gives us too many. He's a friend of the family.
Okay, hang on a second.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Every single time I load this game, I have to turn on fucking subtitles. I don't know why. Okay, nothing there. Okay, so she said prescription painkillers, the chemist gives them too many. He's a friend of the family. Okay. Well, hopefully the hotel Wi-Fi gets its shit together, because not cool. So what are you doing in a hotel? You on vacation or something? Oh, cutscene. Oh, what's going on? Oh shit, son! He dropped two things. He dropped
Bit
two
careless,
things.
Simon. Probably nothing important, but at this stage, I need all the clues I can get.
In Florida with your family. Oh, okay, cool. I haven't been to Florida in a while. I need to go back there. Watching, but I'll be out of the chat for a bit. Okay, John. Well, thanks for stopping by. Okay, so what do we got here? Key ring. What does it say? Saint Bernard de Menthon and then Aztec. Dean Hayfield, Managing Director.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Let's try this.
Have you seen this before?
Nope. Sorry, never heard of him.
And what do you know about this?
This is Simon's. I bought this from when we were on holiday. Has he lost it?
He dropped it.
He can't keep anything.
Okay.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
Let's see.
Thank you. Probably be
I'm not
back
going to give
later.
those back, or I'm not going to let Simon know I have those just yet. I'm going to go talk to other people first about it. She always looks like she's lying. I swear. Lock her away.
Ask you a couple more things, please. Recognise this at all?
Yeah, he fixed my laptop.
Does he live locally?
I think so.
Oh. It's a little bit of an eye, like...
Seen this before?
Don't think so.
Okay.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Probably. Probably be back later. Just like always. Okay.
Just a few more
Alright,
questions,
Mr.
if you don't
Rand.
mind. Do you know who this is? Dean Hayfield, Aztec.
Sorry, never heard of him. We have some prisoner of a sort who does our IT.
Lock
Large
him away.
guy,
Lock them all away.
no manners.
Okay.
Seen this before anywhere?
No.
Okay.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Alrighty. Pub. Pub.
Ask about a few more
Hey,
things,
Zero.
please.
Welcome to the stream.
Have you seen this before?
No.
Okay.
Do you know anything about this?
No, sorry.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Lock her away. She's not telling the truth, I'm sure of it. Okay, head back to Atlas. Talk to Mr. Good old Ryan. See what he has to say about all this shit. Is he here? Yes, okay.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Okay.
Do you know what the medicine in the cupboard at the pub is for?
You'd better ask Rebecca about that. I'm not exactly sure what's in there. She tends to keep her wares under lock and key. So, you know, our wedding night was quite a surprise.
Know anything about this?
No, I don't. I'm sorry. We have our own IT chap. Lovely chap, in fact. Fat and sweaty, though. It's like a double act, doesn't it?
You're a strange man.
Have you seen this before?
No, sorry.
Okay.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Alright, well, let's check in here real quick, see if there's anything going on in... Oh, God, that warping. Okay, no, okay. Alright, Simon. Here you go, buddy. Here's your stuff back. If it lets me give them back.
A few more questions, please. I think you dropped this outside. Someone you know.
Oh, this is just from some IT guy in there. I don't need it.
Enough. I noticed some numbers on the back. Do you need these?
I don't know. What is it?
1905?
Oh, yeah. That's just a pin or something. It's okay. I can remember it.
So not an offshore savings account or anything.
No. It's not important.
Simon, you're acting a little strange.
Is this yours?
Yeah. That's from my keys. Where did you find that?
Just outside.
Right. Oh, it must have come off when Nathan dropped my keys off. He was borrowing my car.
That's very trusting.
Yeah, I suppose it is. I am a bit too trusting, really. It's a new car as well.
Car, huh?
Aha.
So the bike's the only way you can get to work, yes?
Yeah.
What's wrong with the car?
I can't drive the car yet, can I? I don't have my license.
Right.
I got a windfall from an insurance payout. Just figured I'd buy something sensible with it straight away instead of wasting the money.
What was the insurance payout?
It was for a laptop. It got stolen down at Atlas.
At Atlas?
Well, they didn't break in. I think they just walked in and took it. The laptop was in a storeroom, but I think the lock was broken, to be honest.
Doesn't sound like they're taking their security very seriously.
Actually, it got a lot better after that.
I think I'll check it anyway.
Must have been a very nice laptop to be able to buy a car with the insurance. Or a very cheap car. Might have to have a talk with Ryan about his security measures.
Yeah.
That's it for the time being. Thank
Well,
you.
while I'm here, I might as well ask her about the laptop.
Did you know about Simon's laptop being stolen?
Yeah, because it had all my college work on it, which I hadn't
Oh,
backed up or saved. Not that it mattered much, but I did buy a new one. And Simon uses it now. When I let him.
Okay.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Whoa! Back to Atlas. Good old Ryan here. Let's see what he's got to say.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Were you at Atlas when Simon's laptop was stolen?
Oh, I believe I was, yes. It was taken from the storeroom in the hallway.
Was it ever recovered?
No, we didn't catch anyone. We're quite exposed out here. Somebody could just have wandered along the lanes, seen into the storeroom. It's not particularly secure. They could have been in and out within minutes. That's why we advise people to keep their valuables with them. You can't be too careful these days, Inspector.
Okay. This game does look, it's almost photorealistic, I gotta say. Really past the uncanny valley, that's for sure. Okay. Storeroom isn't particularly secure. I'm doing pretty good, Ninja. How are you doing?
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
They are so close to lifelike. It's sometimes I forget that I'm playing a video game.
A few more questions, if you don't mind. Be back later on, if that's okay. A few more questions, if you don't mind.
And what do you know about Simon's laptop being stolen from Atlas?
No, I wasn't happy about it.
What did you do about it?
Ryan paid a con man to install a complicated CCTV system at twice the price that it would probably have cost. Seemed to do the trick, though. We haven't had a theft since.
I'm looking for some sailors. Yeah, we're gonna go through that eventually. Waiting for that. That's gonna be a fun one to go through.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you. more questions, if that's okay. Thank you. Probably be back later.
Let's check the restaurant, just like always. In there. Okay. Double check, see if there's anything going on around here. Yeah, we gotta get through that before next year when Shenmue 3 releases. So that'll be fun. I'm excited to go through those games. It's been a while since I've been through them. I love those games. The first one was so amazing. Okay. So we've talked to everybody, which means it's time to look to see about contradictions. Okay. So as far as the stolen laptop goes, taken from a storeroom. Storeroom isn't particularly secure. Advise students to keep valuables with them. Now, as far as, let's see. Let's see here. Do I have a VGA adapter for my Dreamcast? No. No, I don't. Gonna lurk? Okay, Ninja. Still don't get why this is freaking out every now and then. Let's see here. Hoping they would announce Shenmue 1 and 2 HD remasters. Actually, if I remember correctly, there have been websites that have been claimed from Sega for something called like Shenmue HD. Like they've bought the URLs. That doesn't always mean that something's going to happen, but at least it sounds like they're thinking about it. Actually, I'm wondering. Let me see something here. I'll go back and talk to Simon real quick.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Okay, so bicycle. Okay, never mind. not sure.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Chief! Chief, help me out here. Give me some direction.
Any news, Jenks?
Made a bit of a discovery at the pub, Chief. Apparently Rebecca takes what I think is a morphine derivative. She had some on prescription in a cupboard at the pub.
And what did she say about that?
Well, I couldn't make her out, to be honest, but she didn't admit it was morphine. And I saw Ryan taking something from the cupboard too. Didn't see what it was, though.
Could have been the same thing. Well, check it out and get back to me, will you?
Certainly will. Speak later.
Okay, bye-bye.
Yeah, totally. I was blown away by Nintendo announcing 2 Metroid games. They're like, oh yeah, here's Metroid Prime 4, it's in development. I was just like, sweet, that's awesome. And then I was just like, but to be fair, a 2D Metroid is really what's going to sell me on. I said, if there was ever a 2 to 2.5D Metroid, I'd buy a Wii U. I'd buy a Switch. And they announced Samus Returns for the 3DS. I'm just like, well, guess I'm getting a 3DS now. Which, yeah, that 2DS price is actually really good. So, despite the fact that I hate the design on that thing, it is a good price for it. So that's something I will definitely be thinking about. Okay, so he's suggesting maybe I talk to either Rebecca or Ryan more about those prescriptions. So I'm going to see there's a contradiction.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
So, contains Rebecca's prescription painkillers. Chemist gives him too many. Chemist is a friend of the family. Okay. Doesn't take any drugs or medicine.
Aha.
So, you don't take any medicines except for prescription painkillers.
Well, they're not actually for me, they're Ryan's. For some reason, the chemist always makes them out to my name. He's an old gentleman.
Does Ryan need prescription painkillers?
Yes, he's got arthritis.
Really? He's young to suffer from that, isn't he?
He doesn't have it badly, but he does need medication from time to time.
What medicine is it?
I couldn't tell you, to be honest. Ryan will know.
So Ryan's the one using the prescriptions. I think I might have a word with him, work out exactly what this medicine is.
Especially considering he said he didn't know what they were. Man, Jenks is getting his exercise in this night. He is walking all over the town, back and forth, back and
Just
forth.
a few more questions, if
I
you don't
swear
mind.
he's walked at least 3 miles. Or more.
Tell me about your arthritis.
Oh, you found out about that. Well, yes, I'm old before my time.
That's very unlucky to have it so young.
Well, I take a lot from life, Inspector, and sometimes life likes to give you a little bit back. I mean, it's not too bad, it's not too debilitating. It's mainly some in my right hand, some in my left hand. It's not particularly a problem. Makes it difficult to hold small things, though.
What do you take for it?
I get a prescription painkiller.
How often do you need that?
Not often, as and when. I keep some here, I keep some at home. It's not a problem.
So, we got a couple contradictions here. Whoops. Okay, so that's... Wait, what? Okay, well, first things first. I guess I'll take care of this one. Oh wait, no, there it is. Doesn't keep medicines on site.
Aha. So, you don't keep any medicines on site at Atlas?
No.
Except your prescription painkillers.
Well, these are not available to the students.
But they are kept on site.
Yes, but they're locked away. They're kept in the storeroom. Nobody would have access.
You're sure about that?
Absolutely sure.
And what are the painkillers, Ryan?
They're painkillers. Just painkillers. Normal painkillers.
Paracetamol, codeine, morphine.
Well, all right, they're morphine tablets, yes.
Oh, really?
Oh, come on, Inspector. I know what you're thinking, but there's no way Kate could have had access to them.
Because they're in the storeroom.
Well, not just that. She wouldn't have even known about them, or where they were.
Sure about that?
Yes.
So it is morphine Ryan's taking. The pieces are starting to come together. Now I just have to work out how Kate got hold of it. If it was Ryan's morphine she got hold of course. Aha.
Gotcha.
So the storeroom isn't particularly secure, yet you keep your morphine tablets in there. I thought you said no one could get access to the morphine, but they could, quite easily, couldn't they, Ryan?
I didn't mean that storeroom. I meant a different storeroom. I keep them in there.
Okay. So where was it locked up?
It's upstairs. It's got a combination lock on it. Nobody could have access to it except me and Dad. Nobody.
I might have a look at that if you don't mind.
Don't mind at all.
A combination locked room, I see. Well, I might
bet
have a look
it's
around for that. See how secure and combination locked it really is.
See, but here's the thing. Contents of the cupboard belong to Rebecca, but they're for him. Okay.
That's all for the moment, thank you.
I'll come back for that later, I guess. Man, he's running upstairs? Damn. Let's try that number.
Welcome to the Mirror Room. This exercise is all about identifying the difference between the image one presents to the world and one's real self, which lies deep in our unconscious. As you move through the network of mirrors, practice seeing yourself as a stranger. The more you separate from your persona, the more aware you will become of your true desires and ambitions. Chant with us. I am free from my image. I am free from my past. I am free from myself. I am free from my image. I am free from my past. I am free from myself. I am free from my image. I am free from my past. I am free from myself. This exercise involves the use of liberation masks. You have now completed Module 1. Module 2 covers boundary testing, threshold testing, and extreme testing. Please read the notes carefully before attempting the module.
Okay. Well, that was something else. Hey Dave, welcome to the stream.
Ask about a few more things, please. Can you tell me what you know about the mirror room upstairs?
Oh, you found that then. Well, it's very similar to the costumes, Inspector. It's designed to help the students look at themselves differently.
And what do you do with the mirrors?
You look at yourself, Inspector. You look at yourself until you start seeing yourself as others do. And you don't see yourself as you do anymore. It really, the idea is that you can see yourself eventually, any way you wish.
So why in a locked room?
To make sure you're not distracted, that's all.
How often is it used?
Not often, a few times a month. Some students find it useful, some don't.
Let's see here. Okay, which one of these is it? That sounds like... What? He literally said that this room was where he locks up his morphine. But it's not. It clearly isn't. Mirror room used by students. Keeps the morphine in a locked room upstairs. E3 was awesome. I am actually very excited for Evil Within 2. It looks way more psychological, which is awesome. Because I really liked... When it did psychological stuff in the first one, it really shined, and I really want to see more of that stuff. Obviously, Metroid games are always makes me happy. Anthem looks fucking amazing. I want Anthem. That actually may have been my favorite thing of the show, was Anthem.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
I'm going to talk to Simon about this, because it sounds like something he's hiding. Wolfenstein looked really cool as well, yeah.
Couple more questions, if that's okay. Do you know about the mirror room at Atlas?
Yeah.
What's it used for?
Well, it's mainly for the auto-hypnosis module. You go in and you stare into the mirror and you go into a trance. Then when you're ready, you come back out.
So you just go in whenever you want to?
Oh, no. There's certain times when you're allowed in, and only they know the combinations anyway, so you can't really get in.
You don't know the combination?
No.
I did watch the Evil Within gameplay trailer, and yes, it looks awesome.
Aha. So you didn't know the combination to the locked mirror room?
Nope.
Except... you'd written it down, hadn't you? This is the combination to the mirror room, Simon, that you wrote. It isn't a pin, it's a combination.
Yeah.
You see, this sort of thing makes me suspicious, Simon. What were you doing in there that you didn't want anyone, including me, to find out?
It's just part of the course, isn't it? I just wanted to go in there when I was ready.
On your own? You didn't give the number to anyone else?
No.
Simon, there was morphine kept in that room that might have played a part in Kate Vine's death. Did Kate have the number?
Yes, okay. We both went in.
Together?
We were trying to outdo each other. We both tried to morph in.
What do you mean trying to outdo each other?
It's part of the course. To see how far you can push yourself. To see if you could do something you wouldn't normally do.
When was this?
A few months ago.
How often did you try it?
Only that once. I'd never do it again.
How about Kate?
I don't know. Sorry.
Damn. No cheats used.
So that's how Kate got the morphine. But what exactly does this testing involve? Could this have been what killed Kate? 11 o'clock. Just an hour left to solve this thing.
music is starting to really kick in.
So James is interested in poppy pods, is he? I think he's got some explaining to do.
Spider-Man looked pretty cool. I was hoping for a little bit more of the web swinging. I wanted to see if it was going to be more reminiscent of Spider-Man 2. But from what I saw, though, it did look pretty cool. God of War looks really awesome. Actually, it looks like they sped it up a bit. Like, not artificially sped up. It looks like they've improved the gameplay so that it plays a little more closer to what the original God of War games were like. A little more quick and kind of all over the place. Because I feel like the last demo we saw of it, Kratos moved a little slowly. So I'm glad to see it kind of being maybe a little bit upped in speed, just a little bit. Yeah, I know it's open world, but I'm just saying, like, I would have liked to have seen more of the web swinging that I loved from Spider-Man 2. Like, that open world, being able to just swing and go wherever you wanted. Like, I want to see that. I want to see what it looks like on the new one, rather than the story element that they showed off.
Ask you a couple more things, please. What can you tell me about several boxes of dried poppy pods in the greenhouse back there?
Feel free to take some if you want.
What are they for, James?
Decoration? Why?
Decoration.
There's a big market for them among the over 70s.
So what are you doing with them?
Selling them. To grannies.
Okay, James, let's just cut to the chase. Are you extracting opium from them?
Me? I can honestly say I've never done anything like that, Inspector.
Sure about that?
Scout's honour.
And who was the guy delivering them?
A friend. Someone gave them to him. He asked me if I wanted them. I said I'd have a look and see if I liked them.
You just thought you'd have a look? No particular reason?
I'm a plant scientist, that's what I do.
Have you ever sold them to anyone else?
I only got them a few minutes ago.
In the past. You know Kate's body had opium in the blood when it was found?
No, I didn't. Hey, that's nothing to do with me.
Let's hope not.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for, John. I know he said that, but I'm trying to find it. Because I thought it was with... Where is it? I remember him saying that. Where is it? We've been getting rain like the last couple days, and we're supposed to be getting rain for like the next 4 days in a row. It's ridiculous. Where is it? James, you said you don't sell this shit. You don't sell anything. I don't know, you even have a house, but whatever. I wonder if it's because of this right here. Maybe that's why I can't choose it. I can't choose the gross salvia for his private use only because he admitted to selling it. Because
that's it for the time being. Thank you.
I know he had said that.
A few more questions, if you don't mind. When did Ryan begin to suffer from arthritis?
Ryan doesn't suffer from arthritis.
Really?
The only thing that Ryan suffers from is a pathetic inability to deal with any kind of discomfort. He pulled his back sometime last year. Since then, he's going around telling everybody he suffers from arthritis.
I thought he had medication for it.
Oh, he only has medication because his GP, who is almost as dysfunctional as he is, keeps prescribing it for him.
So you don't believe he really has arthritis?
Not at all.
Huh.
Can you tell me about the room with the mirrors at Atlas? The one with the combination lock?
How did you get in there?
I was given the code for the combination.
By Ryan?
Well, nobody else is allowed to know the code, are they?
Not in theory.
So how's the room used on the course, then?
It's a meditation room where the students can reflect on themselves, literally.
And what about the CD?
That helps too. It's part of the program.
So you send the students into the room, they put the CD on, they stare into the mirrors. And how long does this last for?
Until the CD finishes or they fall asleep. What else would you like to know?
What do you know about poppy pods?
Poppy pod?
Ever come across anyone selling them, using them?
No.
Hmm. Let's see. I feel like I should go talk to Ryan.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
I'll stop at Simon and Emma's before I go to Atlas, though.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Odd question, but have you ever seen anyone handling dried poppy pods?
Poppy pods? As in, for opium? No. Though James did have opium tea once, I think.
Where did he get it from?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't ask. James does his own thing.
What does opium tea taste like?
I don't know. I didn't try it.
Really?
I didn't want to risk it, did I? But I went to hospital once. I had codeine and I went into anaphylactic shock. The doctor said it was an opium derivative, apparently, so...
Wait, what? James once drank opium tea. But he just said he did. Oh, James, duh. Yeah. Okay, so hang on.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
I have not talked to Rebecca yet, no.
Did you know about Ryan Round's arthritis?
Arthritis? I didn't think Ryan had arthritis.
Okay.
Do you know about the mirror room at Atlas?
Mirror room. No, I heard about it, but I think it was only for the students later on in the course. Something like that.
Strange question. Have you ever known of anyone selling dried poppy pods?
Poppy pods? Don't think so. Isn't that opium?
Kind of. It's okay.
It's okay.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
And she just goes and buys some poppy pods. She's like, hey, the detective said it was okay. I guess I gotta go talk to Rebecca. If John is leading me towards anything here.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
Do you know anything about a locked room at Atlas with mirrors in it?
Not off the top of my head, no. I think that's a question for Ryan.
Which episode of season 2 of Twin Peaks should I skip? It was... I know the episode to get back in is episode 19. I skipped, I think it was 15 to 19, or 14 to 19, somewhere around there. Something like that, I think.
What do you know about poppy pods?
Go on.
Ever come across anyone trying to sell them or anything like that? Maybe even in here?
Not that I remember.
Okay. So
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. I know 19 was where I jumped back in. I didn't skip too many episodes, so I want to say somewhere around 15. Maybe even 16, I don't know.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Know anything about poppy pods? Come across anyone selling them or anything?
Poppy pods? Well, don't tell anyone, Inspector, but I hear that you can make opium out of those. Why do you ask?
Doesn't matter.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Let's try over here. Is anybody here? No, of course not. There never is! Chief! Give me a little direction here. No, he's not gonna pick up, is he? Well, shit, I'm on my own. Okay. I knew I needed to
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Let's see here. I don't think that has anything to do with it.
Aha.
Really? Okay.
You and Kate took morphine in the mirror room. That's what you said, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you're allergic to opiates, Simon. Opium. You didn't take the morphine at all, did you?
Well, no, I didn't. Kate did, though.
I thought you were trying to outdo each other. That was the point, wasn't it?
We weren't trying to outdo each other as such.
Go on.
Ryan wanted me to test Kate. To see how far she would go to be prime candidate.
What candidate?
Prime candidate. It means the best person in the group, basically.
What do you mean, test her?
But you do it in pairs. One person's the tester, it's me, and the other person's the...
victim?
Well, it's not like that. It's completely consensual. It's just boundary testing.
Ryan wanted me to test Kate.
Because they thought she was the best student.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I just did what I was told, okay?
Except you decided to give her morphine. To break the law.
Well, I can't change that now, can I? She didn't die of a morphine overdose, did she?
She died because she drowned. But she drowned for reasons that aren't clear.
Atlas seemed to have this all neatly worked out. If Simon's telling the truth, Atlas are lighting the fuse and then retiring to a safe distance, letting students test themselves and push themselves to their limits while avoiding all comeback. Is this what happened to Kate?
I have to just walk around this last tip until you say so. Okay.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Do you know what a prime candidate is at Atlas?
Yes, it's what every student wants to be. It's the best student. Apparently you get a great high-paid job afterwards. I don't think that really happens, though.
Did you know anyone in the running to be prime candidate?
What, like Simon? I don't think they picked Simon, to be honest. Well, he's got too many morals, and you can't have both at Atlas.
That's all for the moment. Thank you. Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Just one question.
Now, tell me what a prime candidate is.
You're learning a lot, aren't you, Inspector? Prime candidates are simply the best students, the ones with the most potential.
And what benefits do they get from that?
Well, they get the top job.
Which is?
Well, we have a deal with various multinationals. We train students to be exceptional, truly exceptional. And they get a wonderful top job. It's a very simple deal.
And how do you decide who the prime candidate is?
Do you test students?
No.
Did you ever, say, ask Simon to test Kate, for instance?
Oh, you've actually been speaking to Simon, haven't you? I really wouldn't trust anything that Simon Thompson says. You know, he spent the best part of 2 months trying to undermine Kate. No. Now, Simon Thompson, it really isn't my place to speculate, but if you're looking for motives, Inspector, he certainly had a few motives. More than I.
A motive to kill her, do you mean?
Now, that's very interesting, Inspector. Well, that's up to you to decide.
Da. Okay, that's not it.
be back later on, if that's okay. Ask about a few more things, please.
Well,
What are prime candidates?
The best of the bunch. The peaches.
And so what does it mean to be a prime candidate?
Success. We have a special relationship with many major international companies. We provide them with our best students. And they get an instant job.
And what do you get out of it?
Well, it's a little kickback. It's just business, Inspector.
Okay.
Thank you. Probably be back later. Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Yeah, definitely not.
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
Okay, we'll go talk to Rebecca. Minecraft tournament's on sale on PlayStation Network. How much?
A few more questions, please.
Ooh.
Do you know what a prime candidate is?
At Atlas, it's the best student.
And what does that mean?
It means they get a guaranteed job with a very good salary. Well, that's the idea anyway.
But?
Mostly they aren't up to it.
What happens then?
They get sacked.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Anybody at the restaurant? Of course not. Oh, got something.
Just keep pushing. Just keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. You can push it all the way in, Tom, if you want to. Excellent, Tom.
Excuse me. Would someone care to tell me exactly what's going on here?
Don't come any closer.
That man needs a doctor.
No, he doesn't.
I don't need a doctor. I'm fine. Go away.
What is this?
A test.
Of what?
What does it look like? It's a threshold test. A pain threshold test. I thought, you were supposed to be good at working things out. Inspector Jenks.
And so this would be for Atlas, would it? Kyle?
You disappear now.
It's not a good idea to talk to a police inspector like that.
Do you want me to make you?
It's okay, Tom. Mr. Jenks won't be bothering us anymore.
Don't make any rash commitments.
Ooh, some keys.
Well, well. You really should take more care of your things, Ryan. Is your keys, Kyle?
No.
So that's threshold testing, is it? Sticking a skewer through your hand? I could just ask Ryan or Paul directly about this, but I think I'll bide my time. See what I can do with this key fob first.
Yeah. Let's take a look inside, shall we? See what we got.
Bingo. Well, Ryan, what have you been up to? Be very interesting to see how he explains this one.
Yeah, I hope your back feels better, Cecil. We got some things to talk about, right?
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Whip! Would you like to explain what this is, please, Ryan? £500 intended for Kate. It fell out of your car. At least I assume that's your car on the driveway at Brandon House.
I suppose so.
So why were you going to give Kate £500, Ryan?
It was just a little incentive, that's all. Just a little incentive.
Not very little, Ryan. £500.
She was a very good student. We heard that she was leaving. We wanted to give her something.
But you didn't.
Well, obviously not.
Are you sure there wasn't any other reason you might want to give her this? Personal reason?
No!
Well, I'd like to keep hold of this for a little while, if you don't mind.
Well, don't consider it a bribe, will you, Inspector?
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Okay. See what good old
A few more questions,
Paul
if you
has
don't
to
mind.
say about this.
Now, why do you think Ryan might want to give Kate a cheque for £500?
I've really no idea. Where did you find it?
Just outside.
You better ask him.
You think Ryan was interested romantically in Kate?
I know he has a weakness for blondes, but I didn't think it had gone so far as his offering them cash.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Come on. Let's see what Rebecca has to say.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
2 back surgeries a year ago. Oof. That's not to ask Rebecca about the money for Kate.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
Okay, well, I guess not. Never mind.
Couple more questions, if that's okay. Thank you. Probably be back later. Thank you. Probably be back later.
Thank you. Probably be back later. Alright, so he's got to have some kind of contradiction. That I'm just not thinking about.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Okay, incentive. Ulterior motive. You mean Dragon Ball Fighters, as someone told me it's pronounced? There we go.
Aha. So, students aren't coerced or bribed in any way, except Kate.
I'm not sure what you mean.
You said you were going to give Kate the £500 as an incentive. That's coercion, isn't it?
I really don't think you could call it coercion, Inspector. It was an incentive, that's all, a little encouragement.
So, how often do you use incentives?
Okay, incentive is probably the wrong word. The money was just to see how Kate would respond. It was part of her assessment.
Assessment?
We have to assess students as they progress. We don't use conventional methods like sitting an exam or anything like that. People pay for this course per session. We have to know if they're committed or not.
So you're assessing their progress and testing their commitment?
Yes, we are. We have to. This is a business, not a charity.
So Ryan's claiming the money was part of Kate's assessment. And did this assessment also involve threshold testing, I wonder? Or was the money for something else?
Okay, so we didn't get anything new from that, though.
Aha. Ha! Well, which one is it, Ryan? Do you test students or not?
Well, some of them, yes.
Including Kate?
Yes.
Why was she being tested?
She was being tested because we wanted to see if she was good enough to become prime candidate, okay?
So Kate was in the running to be prime candidate?
Yes!
And did you ask Simon to test her?
Yes, I did. But I didn't ask him to do anything stupid. He knew it was against course rules.
How far did you ask him to push her?
I didn't ask him to push her. I asked him to test her. There's a huge difference!
Jeez, that audio is peaking like crazy.
If Simon decided to give her too much caffeine or morphine or whatever, that's his responsibility. So if he did anything wrong, it was his own responsibility. He did it with his own mind and his own hand. We had nothing to do with it.
Damn. Midnight unlocked.
Midnight, and still no suspect, unless you count everyone I've interviewed. It's no surprise that Ryan wants to avoid any suggestion of being responsible for Kate's death, but I wonder if the man protests just a little too much.
Okay.
Ask you a couple more things, please. Did you know Kate Vine was a prime candidate?
No.
Okay.
That's all for the moment, thank you.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I just don't like the fact that, like, you know, I like the design of the 3DS. I've held a 3DS and played a 3DS, and I do like the design of it. And then I see the 2DS where you can't collapse it in, and it's just like, is that even gonna, like, am I even gonna be able to bother bringing that with me anywhere? Because it's
be back later on if that's okay.
A little ridiculous.
Ask about a few more things, please.
Was Kate a prime candidate?
Well, as Ryan has probably already told you, yes, she was.
Did you ask Simon to test her?
Yes, it's company policy. Leaders don't get involved.
And it covers your back, of course.
Well, nobody knows the students better than they do, Inspector. It's much better to let them just work it out among themselves.
It isn't very professional to force students to test each other to the point where one of them gets killed, Paul.
We don't force students to do anything that they don't want to do, Inspector.
So you don't force them into being tested?
No, we don't encourage anybody to hurt or offend anybody else here.
You don't use threshold testing, for instance?
No. If Simon Thompson went too far with Kate, that's his responsibility, not ours. He's the one you should be speaking to, if truth be told. I don't trust him myself.
Okay, so let's see here. I have a copy of Breath of Fire 3. I don't have any games from Breath of Fire. I don't think I've ever even played that series.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Fuck. Alright.
Couple more questions, if that's okay?
do you think you'd have reacted if you'd found out that Kate had been chosen to be prime candidate?
Was she?
I'm just asking how you think you'd react.
I don't know. I wouldn't react in any way, really. I'm not bothered. I don't think she was, though.
What makes you think that?
Well, it's just an impression I got. You know, she's a bit flaky, to be honest. She's just not really prime candidate material.
That's it for the time being, thank you.
Do you know whether Kate was in the running to be prime candidate or not?
I don't, but I do think she would have been chosen just because she was, Kate.
You didn't discuss it with Kate?
No. No, she never talked about this.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Anything going on in here this time? Okay, no. Oh. Somebody's missing. Is he up here? Dude. In here somewhere, maybe? No. Okay. In here somewhere? In the woods? Restaurant, maybe? No. Some of the music is very Twin Peaks, yeah. Yeah, this game definitely has a very Twin Peaks vibe to it. It's pretty awesome, I like it. Right back here.
A few more questions, please. That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Let's see here. Oh. It's very light out for midnight. But that's just because they're using an effect to make it look like it's darker than it actually is. I'll talk to everybody. The person I haven't talked to is Ryan. I do not seem to know where he is at. Oh wait. Behind them. Anything going on back here? Hello?
Ask you a couple more things, please.
I feel like there's something here. I didn't think Kate could be a prime candidate. Oh, I haven't even asked
Did
that.
you know about Ryan's arthritis?
Ryan? He's got arthritis?
Apparently.
No, I didn't know. I hadn't noticed he had any problems.
John, I'm going to ask you who I need to talk to, but I don't want to know what about. Just who to talk to.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
John. Oh, okay. Hanging on. Chem, hanging on. Yeah, I'm slipping. I'm slipping. I can't hold on much longer. Hanging on by my pinky. Come on. Ah! Okay, I'm good again. I'm okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The whole thing's collapsing. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Come on. Alright, we're good. Holding on. Hanging on. Okay. Nope, nope, don't do it again. Maybe Paul? Okay.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Still looking, okay. Oh, really? Come on. Suspected of gold digging. Didn't know why you get 500 pounds. Seems related. To me, at least. Guess Paul, okay. So I gotta find some kind of contradiction for him. Don't use threshold testing. Students not encouraged to hurt each other. I think it's gotta be something with the threshold testing. Okay. He didn't. I don't know. I was on the right track. Okay. So something with the threshold testing. Let's see here. That seems like it would be something. Too far. I don't know. Alright, John, wanna help me out? Give me maybe like one thing that I'm supposed to be working with here. Is it the threshold testing? Is that what it is? I don't know. Something about CD. Wait, what?
Aha.
That's threshold testing?
You say you don't endorse threshold testing? That's the phrase, isn't it?
Yes.
Except you do, Paul. Because you told me that the students use that CD in the mirror room. I've listened to that CD, and it very clearly mentions threshold testing. You keep batting this away, Paul. We don't really use hypnosis. The students aren't really tested, but I am this close to launching a full-scale investigation.
Look, we get a kickback from these students, and they have to be exceptional. Of course we have to test them. That doesn't mean we do anything illegal. What do you think we do? Bump off the ones we don't like?
Well, that depends on how far you push them, doesn't it?
Well, we certainly don't kill them. Nobody here wanted Kate dead.
I'm sure they didn't. But what do you expect, Paul, when you put students under that much pressure?
She was a very, very valuable student. She was worth a lot to the business.
Really? And how much would that be?
Well, if you really want to know, 50 grand.
She was worth 50 grand?
Yes.
What, you were selling her?
Of course we were selling her. You don't get this, do you? We make perfect employees. Month after month. That's all we do.
What do you mean, perfect employees?
What big business needs, Inspector, more than anything else, is none of this altruistic, goody-goody crap. What we look for is people with ambition, no ethics, push, greed is good, all right? We don't deal with all this comfort stuff. The survival of the fittest. That's all there is. There's no higher purpose, no big plan. There's nothing at the end of the rainbow. Accept what you have and you can enjoy in the here and now.
And what do you enjoy now, Paul?
You're going to have to excuse me, Inspector. I'm a very busy man. I've got work to do.
It was a weird move to...
I'll see myself out.
Lovely man, your father.
Shut the gate on your way out.
Shit, son. He's doing his level best to shut this place down. Get rid of him. He's a policeman. We can't just... You saw this, Ryan. You man up and you sort it. Tonight.
Yeah, I figured I was getting real close. Kyle's gonna come after me. Don't do it, Kyle. My name's Kyle. We can bond over our name.
That doesn't sound good. Two totally morally bankrupt men are plotting to get rid of me. It's midnight. I don't have any backup and I don't even have a mobile phone. This is potentially quite... Damn. I suppose it was too much to hope that Ryan had left the place open.
Okay. Simon?
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
No questions. Just, can you...
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
Shit.
Thank you.
Probably
be back later.
Okay, guess I'm out. Let's find my way out of here. Go to the pub. Rebecca, can you help me? There's a bunch of people in here. I'll just stay in here all night. Oh wait, no, there's not a bunch of people in here. Just walk around. Okay. We'll run into good old Kyle. Alright, we'll start here and walk around. Oh, nope, I didn't mean to do that. Damn it, wrong thing. He's not gonna pick up anyway. Sneaking suspicion I'm gonna get caught right where the other body was at. Right up there. Right where the body was found. Right over to the jetty. No? Okay. Guess not. Oh, here we are again.
Prove to me that you're man enough to do this, Kyle, and then you can deal with that ridiculous police inspector.
What is this? What the hell? Scotland Yard, not hell. Hello, Ryan.
Hello, Inspector. What are you doing here?
Inspecting. So, come on. Let's have it.
I don't think you'd understand, Inspector. The best thing that you can do is turn around, go away, and leave us to it.
Knife.
What?
That knife gives me a perfect right to stick my nose in, investigate, and interfere.
This is all part of the Atlas course. It's a physical endurance exercise.
Drop the knife. The knife, Kyle!
Kyle.
Drop it!
Drop it.
Not looking 100% brilliant for you, Ryan.
Oh, please, Inspector, you've poked your nose into Atlas's affairs enough times to know that imaginative flair is part of the course's success. Our lessons are reinforced by a unique emotional experience.
Terror?
It's an extremely evocative tool.
Well, it's a good job you're not in charge of the national curriculum.
Now look, Inspector, I know what you're trying to do. I know what you're thinking. But believe me, Atlas had nothing to do with the deaths of those people.
Eyewitness account of a satanic sacrifice in the woods. That's not what we call circumstantial evidence, Ryan.
Simon. Now, I saw Simon walking home with Kate last Friday after the meeting. Now, Simon had some strange idea that he was in the running to become prime candidate. Well, a knob of butter has more chance of becoming prime minister. Oh, wait.
So are you telling me that...
Wow.
Simon killed her? Well, it seems reasonable. It's likely, isn't it?
Any more likely than you, Ryan? Pig! I know. Police brutality.
I was waiting for that one.
It's all right. Are you okay?
Okay. I guess we're going to see Simon in a... One contradiction left.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
What would you say if I said it's been suggested that you were seen walking home with Kate after Atlas last Friday?
What?
By who?
The same person who suggested that you wanted Kate out of the picture because you found out she was in the running to be prime candidate.
Who said that?
Just a question.
I didn't think I was in the running. It was Ryan, wasn't it?
I am in no position to say.
It was Ryan.
Simon, calm down.
No, I can prove it. Kate's driving license, give it to me.
Why?
Kate's driving license, please. See that pattern on the tape there? Let me show you something. See this pattern? Now look at that. It's the same pattern. This has come from the same roll of tape as this. So there's only one person who's tape like that. Ryan. He gave me this piece of tape when I was in his office once. Why has Kate's driving license got a piece of Ryan's tape on it?
I have no idea, Simon.
Where did you find it?
Oh, by the lake.
It's obvious, isn't it? Ryan was testing her. He was doing a boundary test to see how much she would do, how far she would go to be a prime candidate. But it all went wrong. Okay. It's one of the things we do at the course, right? You give something that's important to you to someone else, then they go and hide it somewhere. It's to teach you to not be bothered when you lose something that's important to you, all right? Kate gives her driving license to Ryan. Ryan goes and hides it somewhere down the lake. Kate finds out, she goes down looking for it, probably drunk, and she falls in.
I'm afraid I find that a bit far-fetched, Simon.
It makes perfect sense if you know anything at all about how Atlas works.
But Simon, if you got the tape from Ryan, Kate could have got it from him.
He told me he doesn't lend it out.
He lent it to you.
But I didn't kill her! Do a lab test on the card. His DNA will be all over it.
And what if yours is all over it?
It won't be. I didn't kill her. I'm sorry. Just give me a minute. I need some painkillers.
I don't think he's getting painkillers.
Where did he go in such a hurry? Is he trying to act as suspiciously as possible?
I'm guessing he went back to Atlas. But just to be safe, I'm going to check all these areas. So I can't go inside. Where'd you go? Can't go in there. Where'd he go? would appear so. He's just gone. I guess I gotta go talk to some people. Guess I'll go talk to everybody about this tape.
A few more questions, please. Thank you. Have you seen this anywhere before?
I've seen it somewhere, but can't remember. Sorry, no.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Guess I'll just ask everybody about the tape.
Ask you a couple more things, please. Have you seen patterned tape like this anywhere before?
Oh, Ryan's got some. I know, because I borrowed it.
When was that?
A couple of months ago?
Have you still got it?
I don't think so. I haven't seen it since then.
Okay.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
And now we just gotta ask Jamesy boy.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind. Ever seen tape like this anywhere before?
No.
Alrighty then.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Wait a minute.
Ask about a few more things, please.
There.
You last saw that sticky tape 2 months ago. Is that correct?
Yes.
So how come you used it last week to tape over the broken window outside? That's the same tape.
Well, I must have been mistaken.
You see, the reason I'm asking is that it's exactly the same tape that was found attached to Kate's driving license, found at the scene. The tape that only Ryan has. Ryan, and of course, you.
So what are you saying?
Who's got the tape now? Do you know where it is?
No. No, I don't know where it is. Why are you asking me about this tape?
You seem nervous, Rebecca. Is there a problem?
Well, you're practically accusing me of having something to do with that woman's murder, aren't you?
I wasn't accusing you of anything, Rebecca. Unless there's something you'd like to tell me.
No, I wouldn't like to tell you anything.
Okay, well, that's fine. Obviously, we'll be swabbing everyone in the area for DNA, so if anything comes up on Kate's license, DNA traces.
What'll come up? Nothing will come up. Right, I've had enough. I've got to get back.
Rebecca! Would you like to explain to me exactly what is going on?
Which bit? The fact that some leggy bitch was trying to steal my husband?
I think you had better tell me what you know, Rebecca.
Okay. You want to know what I know? Kate Vine seduced my husband and was going to blackmail him. Not only did she sleep with him, that whore did it just for his money, our money.
How did you work that out?
I heard her. I knew it was her arguing with Emma Bowman. Emma was trying to talk her out of it.
And how did she come to be at the lake?
She dropped that driving license thing when she came in. She was drunk. She dropped her bag. I took it out to the woods and stuck it over the lake. Then I waited for her. When she came out, I told her where it was, that someone had just run off into the woods with it.
You led her to the lake.
She was reaching out over the lake to get it. I didn't do anything, she just fell in.
But you let her drown.
It was dark, I couldn't see anything, I couldn't help her.
Really? Did you try, Rebecca?
Well, it was too late. She was just flapping about in the water. It was pathetic, she was making these gurgling sounds.
And what did you do?
I got a big stick. I just pushed her down with it until she stopped. Well, she was dead anyway, what did it matter?
You killed her, Rebecca.
But she slept with my husband.
She didn't, Rebecca.
What do you mean?
You got the wrong girl.
Who? Emma. It was Emma.
Rebecca Rand, I am arresting you for the murder of Kate Vine. You do not have to say anything, but anything you do say may be taken down and will be used in evidence against you. Do you understand?
Yes.
So, it appears that Kate Vine's death was a tragic case of mistaken identity. But there are some loose threads here. What was Ryan doing with Kyle and that girl in the woods? What if I hadn't interrupted? And what really happened to Liam last year? It seems I've only scratched the surface of Atlas and the Rand business empire. Trying to find out about Paul Rand's past is like peering into dense fog. He gives nothing away and covers his tracks with military efficiency. However, what is known is that Paul Rand has a lot of connections in high places. Politicians, celebrities, business leaders. Perhaps James Wilson's ideas weren't too wide of the mark after all. I get the feeling there's still a lot more to learn about the Rand business empire.
You're going to have to excuse us. Atlas is closed for the moment, but we'll be open again very soon. Thank you for your interest.
Setting up a sequel, it sounds like. Woo! Done! Beat it! Yeah, beat it! Woohoo! That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. I like how everybody like has a first and last name except for Kyle, and then these two are just people. Oh, there was gonna be a sequel, but they couldn't get enough support. That sucks. Was this like a kickstarted game or something? Oh, it is a Kickstarter. Yep, there it is, right there. Also been offers at the talk of TV. Yeah, an online video series. That'd be cool. I mean, as far as the quality of it, like the aesthetic looks great. The acting, while a little over the top and cheesy, I think lends itself well to it. And I mean, what was that? I'm guessing that was their logo. Game completed, no cheats used. Game completed with no cheats. Dedicated to Paul Darrow. Wait a minute, Paul Darrow. Paul Darrow wasn't. He was one of the main actors, wasn't he? Hang on. I thought I saw his name in the main, like... Hello? Okay. Paul Darrow. Oh yeah, it was Paul Rand. So wait, it's dedicated to him, but it's not saying that he's dead. That's strange. Alright. Save. Yes. Okay. That's weird though. I mean, it's dedicated to him, but there's no information, or at least not according to Wikipedia or IMDb, that he's passed away or anything. So I don't know. Anyway, so that is Contradiction. That was pretty awesome. I liked it a lot. Tomorrow we'll start something else. I don't think we're going to be starting Outlast 2 because I can't afford it right now. So tomorrow will be something. I don't know what. Maybe we'll get back into steamrolling, or maybe I'll start a whole new series on something. I don't know yet, so I will figure it out. If there's anything you guys want to see, tweet it to me, and we'll see about what people want to see. So, because I mean, you can put it in the comments here, but I'll most likely forget. So if you tweet it to me, there's a better likelihood that I'm going to check that and remember to check that. So, King's Quest, I don't have it. I don't think. Do I? I don't know. I'll have to check. But anyway, I'll take a look. I'll see if I have it, Dave. But anyway, so that's going to be the stream for tonight. Tomorrow we'll be back with something. And yeah, so till then, everybody have a good night. Take care. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for another stream. So, see ya.